everyone, and welcome back. Today we are recognizing another well-deserved student leader for Aiken's Sunrise Rotary Student of the Month. For February, we are recognizing Mr. Samuel Boyd. Sam is a double major in political science and applied computer science here at USC Aiken. He has many accolades and achievements, as well as has held many leadership positions on campus. He is the current student body president for SGA. He is on the Chancellor Search Committee, and he is a member of the Delta Sigma Phi fraternity. He has been a Chancellor's Ambassador. He's a member of the National Society of Leadership and Success, a member of the Omicron Delta Kappa National Leadership Honor Society, as well as being a member of the Judicial Board. And some of his academic accolades have been receiving multiple scholarships, and he has been listed on the President's list every semester he has been here at USC Aiken. So today we're going to get to know a little bit about Sam. And also, something I missed out on was that after he graduates from USC Aiken, he would like to pursue a Juris Doctorate degree in his future. So yeah, we're just going to jump right into the questions. And so, Sam, how would you define leadership?
So for me, I think there are two parts to leadership that are equally important. First part is to be a progressive, somebody that has a vision of something in the world that they want to go towards or change that they have a passion about. And then the second part is having other people that are part of that they can share in that passion and they can believe in that vision. So by leading other people, you're not necessarily changing them or making them better in any sort of way. You're just providing guidance to what their strengths actually are and then helping them believe in the same things you do and getting together and taking that energy and becoming a leader and leading on to something in specific.
I think that is a great definition. I've definitely seen how you've incorporated that definition in the many leadership roles that you've had on campus. So that is awesome. And also, what would you see as your greatest leadership achievement?
So along that same vein, a couple of years ago, I actually joined Delta Sigma Phi fraternity, which you mentioned. And right before I joined, that particular chapter on campus was going through a very turbulent time where they had some hazing incidents and things along those lines, which didn't sit well with me. I didn't particularly enjoy that, but I had a vision of fraternity that I saw as something that could be better. Because if you look at the literature for fraternities, they're generally based upon brotherhood, uplifting other people, academics, things that generally do vibe well with me and that I do consider valuable. So I joined that group with the belief that I could make it better and I could make changes in it and I could get a group of people that believed in the same things. They were just lacking some direction. And then today, now looking back on it, Delta Sigma Phi here on campus most recently, out of all the fraternities, has had the highest GPA, gotten, Greek Organization of the Year this past year when I was president of it, most improved organization of the year, stuff like that. So the direct application of I had a vision of where I wanted to go, and there was a difference between how the world was and how I wanted it to be, and I was actually able to make that change. It's probably the thing I'm most proud of.
Yeah, well, that is awesome. I've definitely seen how, again, you've incorporated that definition into that and creating a shared vision for the members of your fraternity. And it's been awesome to see how that organization has transformed over the years with different leaderships. So congratulations. Also, where would you see that you would see yourself in 10 years?
Well, I'm a relatively type A person, so my 10-year plan's not so ethereal as some. So as you mentioned, Juris Doctorate is my next plan. So the 3-year degree at USC is what I'm currently looking at for my law degree. And then I'm currently dating right now and probably intending to marry her. So after those 3 years, hopefully we'll get out of grad school and have a little bit of money to play with. And at the 10-year mark, we should have maybe a marriage and a 3-year-old or so. Working toward possibly in the future after that being a judge. So.
Well, there you go. This sounds like very good goals. So in the pursuit of that 10-year plan and everything that you have listed, what would you say keeps you motivated?
The same thing that keeps me motivated with any of the organizations I am. I'm a very futuristic oriented person, and my visions of everything that I do are the things that motivate me. So when I get up in the morning, connecting each activity that I'm doing to how it impacts the vision that I'm going for, how I want my life to be or who I want to be in my life, are the things that keep me motivated. So imagining that Juris Doctorate, that judge position, that family situation where I'm very much so looking forward to having children. So those are the things that keep me motivated and essentially keep me oriented throughout my daily activities.
Well, that is awesome, and I believe that you will achieve those visions and those goals.
Thank you. I hope so.
Everything that you've set forth. So in conclusion, if you could meet anybody, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
So I don't put a whole lot of stock into famous names or things like that because they're the same people. But I think the person that I'd like to have another conversation with is probably my grandfather. He passed away when I was about 11 suddenly, but he was a fantastic man. He was a doctor, and he had a lot of wisdom and did a lot of hard things in his life. And I'd just like to have a conversation with him about how his life played out and how he looked back on it. And that would be a fantastic thing for me. So that would be my number one dinner situation.
Yeah. Well, that sounds awesome, and thank you for interviewing with us today. Just getting to know a little bit more about Sam, and with everything that you have told us today, we wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Thank you very much.
So thank you for joining us.
No problem.
See y'all next time.